Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today, I'm finally going to add the labels to my envelopes while I answer the questions that you guys asked in the 1,000 subscriber giveaway video. I'm just going to get started. The first question was from Plan Your One Life, and she asked, why did you start your YouTube channel? So let's see. The reason I started my channel was because I truly enjoy budgeting, and I had one friend ask me how I did it, and I helped her. Then I had one other friend ask me too, because I love helping people. And since both of them really liked the information that I gave them, I figured, why not record doing what I enjoy doing? If I was able to help two people, then on YouTube, maybe I could help a couple more. And I could also hold myself accountable to stay on budget. So that's kind of the reason why I started my channel. Second question is, let's see, Ashley's finances. Oh, she's talking about Instacart. If I actually like it, and do I feel the income from it makes a difference in my budget? I love Instacart. I absolutely love it. So that's a yes. Do you feel the income from it makes a difference in your budget? I think it has. The first month of working Instacart, I made about $800. And it's something that I actually enjoy doing. I like Instacart because I don't know if you guys watch Supermarket Sweep. I know I mentioned it in my other video, but when I was little, I used to watch that with my mom, and I always dreamed of being on the show. I don't know why. I just thought it was so fun, and that's what I feel like, especially since you're like timed on Instacart. It's like, oh my god, I have to beat the clock. I need to find these items and like scan them out and deliver them on time. So I had to do that, and I like it. But lately, though, I'm going to record another video about it. But the batches that I've been offered, they're ridiculous. I just saw one today. It was telling me to go to Sephora for 4 items on a Friday during rush hour and deliver it 8 miles away for how much? $8.45. That was a no. It's definitely a low because that's not even minimum wage. It's going to take me way over an hour, and I'm not doing that for no $8.45. Next question is by Prosperously Pink. How long have you been budgeting? I've been budgeting since, let's see, I created a budget 2018, and that's all I did. I created it. I didn't stick to it. 2019, I created a budget, and I created envelopes. I'll show you even my first set of envelopes. I found them right here. I went to Michael's, I bought cardstock. I laminated them. I still have them. They're still in good condition. So this was my first set of envelopes. And where I kept my sinking funds was in this coupon holder that I found at the Goodwill. And I just labeled it. Those are the original sinking funds. So I started that 2018. And 19. Then again, I tried again 2020. July 2020 is when I got serious, like super serious, because I was nervous that I wasn't going to work the summer school and that I wasn't going to have income. July, I lost my car. It flooded, so it was totaled. And then in August, I finished paying off my school loans. And I was so tempted to just lease a car, but thankfully my mom convinced me not to. I had purchased a car for my mom, I think like 5 years ago. She already has a car, but I purchased one because here in New Jersey we got a lot of snow, and my mom goes to work before 4 o'clock in the morning, so sometimes shoveling is hard. And I figured if I get her a truck, she can just roll right out. She's like, I don't use it. I really don't use it, so you might as well use it instead of buying yourself another car. So that's what we did. She gave me the car, and that's what I use now. When did you start your YouTube channel? I started my YouTube and my Instagram the same day. I think it was January 12th of this year. And then I posted, I think, my first video January 13th, 2021. I think that's what I did. So I started this year. That was by Maury Temp Savings. Lucy Hall asked, what made you inspired to create a YouTube channel? I do enjoy helping people, so I figured, why not do it? I'm not gonna lie, I was very nervous. So the people that gave me the push to go for it was Kerima and Prosperously Pink. And I thank them so much because they said, you should just go for it, do it. Let me know when you do. I'll follow you. And I did it. And they did. I was really happy that they gave me the push I needed to start. Next question. Gabriela Medina asked, what did you do to get 1 month ahead? My car flooded. So the money that I got from my insurance, I ended up using as my month ahead. And then I just got really, really strict on tracking all my expenses and sticking to my budget. Because before that, when I said, I know earlier I said I created a budget, that's all I did. I created a budget and I said, okay, I'm going to spend $250 on groceries. I'm going to spend $100 on gas or whatever. And I didn't do it. At the end of the month, I would take all the money out of the envelopes and I would pay my bill. I paid in full, but it was not, I still didn't know. I would end up spending like $500 on just eating out. Not even groceries, because I was living with my parents and my mom always cooks. So that was bad. That was really bad. If I could get out of debt, you can get out of debt. This is crooked and it's gonna bother me. Oh well. NB Budgets asked, what is your dream job? My dream job is, I guess what I'm doing right now. I am a special ed, self-contained teacher, right? Currently teaching kindergarten. I've taught from kindergarten to 6th grade. And I love the little ones. I love kindergarten. They're so cute. They have no filter. But I truly love working with the population that I work with. I have children who are on the autism spectrum, ADHD and behavior issues, intellectually disabled, communication impaired. But they are truly amazing, and they are the reason I get up in the morning. Because I just love how they're so excited to see you when they greet you. I love it. So I love my job. I don't like all the paperwork. That's the paperwork and the observations or the evaluations where you have to try to prove yourself that you're a good teacher. Especially now during like remote learning when you're not even really, I'm not working hands-on with my kids. And it's frustrating. And like I wish I could do so much more. Warrior Roblox asked, what do you feel when you make a mistake? I feel lots and lots of frustration, and I will not stop until I figure out where I went wrong. Oh, Money with Gab. Who's your favorite budget YouTuber? I told her that was an inappropriate question. Obviously it's not, but I'm prepared because she said at least pick a couple. I have a bowl, and this is a bowl that I made when I did the Groupon, when I think it was during my spring break. I didn't actually make the whole bowl, but I just painted it. That was it. That was the pottery thing. So I have names in here, and I'm just going to pick a couple. I'm going to pick 5. So the first 5 that I pick are going to be the ones that I'm going to say. So let's start with the first one. First one is, oh my God, Playing with Elisa G. I love her. She is like my twin. I love her setup. I like her envelopes. I just go watch her, please. So yes, Rhino, she's had a hard time right now posting videos because she was affected by the weather in Texas, that severe storm that you guys had. Definitely check her out. Next one, I'll do this one. Oh, Budget with PJ. I love her and her bubbly, her blue owl. You know, the best part that I like about her videos is the raindrop. She has like the background noise. It's like rain. It's so relaxing. So if you like ASMR and budgeting, check Budget with PJ out. Next one. Let's see, this one's falling out. Who's this? Monet's Money. I think she's in New Jersey too. I like her. She's very like minimal and I love it. Let's see who's next. Two more. Chris Budgets. I like her little toys at the beginning. How she opens her video. She has like a coffee maker. She has, oh man, I forgot. But she has all these cute little pieces of food. And she just got new envelopes and a binder, so I'm excited to see those videos. And last one, let's see, who else? Who's this? Prosperously Pink. Of course, I love her setup. The butterflies, the flowers, the pinkness, the bling, everything. And she is one of the sweetest people I know too. So these are my 5. I still have more in here, but these are the 5 that I'm doing right now. So that was asked by Money with Gab. Tiffany Marsh asks, what is the first step that you recommend to get a month ahead on a big family with one income? I guess my one recommendation would be track all your expenses. Because if you track everything, you're going to know where your hard-earned money is going, and you're going to be able to adjust it. And another thing, if you get a raise for whatever reason, pretend you never got it and just save it. Save it in a high-yield savings account. That way you can earn interest and it'll help you build your expenses for the following month. That's my suggestion. Actually, that's what I did for my emergency fund. I received, wait, what was this? It was groceries, right? Yes, it was groceries. When I received my increase in September, what I did was just save the difference. I put it in a separate bank account and I would just save it. I wouldn't touch it every time. I didn't readjust my budget to include that. I just pretended I never got it and I just saved it. And it was in a separate bank account, a separate bank that I did not have easy access to. Next one is, what is your next major savings goal? That's by Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. My next major savings goal is the same one as her, to buy a house. Save enough to buy a house. I hope this is centered. Please be centered. Angel Wooten asks, do you plan on introducing or exposing baby girl to the budgeting lifestyle at an early age? Yes. My daughter has her own little set of cash envelopes too. She's in the other room, but I've seen her have her little envelopes and I see she's like snacks, Roblox, more snacks. And I know she had for me to spend money for me, to spend money for our dog. She had her own little thing. So I would love to help her actually create like a little budget. She doesn't spend her money. She just saves it there. She has her checking and her savings account, but she also likes having her cash in her envelope. So I guess she watches me and she likes it. Lefty's Wifey asked, do you ever plan to use a budget planner? I have a budget notebook, but guess what? I went to Michael's because I forgot that I won some giveaways and I had cash in my Cash App account that I didn't even use. So I went on a shopping spree because that was like I guess I consider it like a gift card. So I will have a little Michael's haul if you're interested, and you might see my planner because I do plan on using a planner. Ty's Finance, what was your first job? My very first job was Subway. I made sandwiches and I worked the cash register. Were you working in cash or checks? I got paid with checks, and my very first check, I spent it on a red iPad Nano. Yep, that's my whole entire check. I remember my mom, ever since I started working, my mom would always say, save your money. You could spend a third of it, but the rest, save it. I was like, yeah, Mom, yeah. It was ridiculous. I was really, I guess, like reckless with money. Very careless. Once I started tracking my expenses, all my money went on food. I love food. But I shouldn't be spending my checks on food and just random shopping sprees on stuff that I don't even own anymore. That was my first job, Subway. Cynthia Budgets asks, what is your favorite vacation destination? Hawaii. I love Hawaii. My daughter loves Hawaii. I've only been to Waikiki. That is my favorite place to go. If I could go there all the time, I would. My daughter even asked, she said for her 16th birthday, she wants to go to Hawaii. She's like, I don't want a birthday party. I want to go to Hawaii. It's like, yep, that's what we'll plan for them. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Bronwenism? Which are your favorite and least favorite sinking funds to stuff? My favorite, I guess, would be my parents, Mama. They've done so much and they continue to do so much for us. So I love to treat them. And my least favorite, I can't even say car maintenance. I know a lot of people don't like car maintenance, but car maintenance, it just, you never know. Like one thing, I had to get like tires, and that was like $600 for tires because I had to replace all 4. and I loved my car maintenance done because I didn't have to stress. So honestly, I don't know what my least favorite sinking fund is. Natalie's Notables. How long did it take you to come up with this budget system? This very exact same one that I use, I started July 2020. And by, I guess, like the end of August, I already had it down pat. I was like, okay, I got this. I could do this. Evelyn Herrera Gonzalez asks, are you planning to purchase a home? Yes, I hope in the future. I'm really hoping. Right now it's seller's market, so I'm definitely not doing it now. And I don't have enough of a down payment saved, but it's one of my biggest like financial goals. Esme Y. I love the color of your nails. What is the shade? This is the same one I had in the video, and I asked my friend who does my nails, and she said there is no name for the shade because it was like part of a limited collection, so they don't even sell it. So I really tried to get the name for you. Amanda Courtney asks, when you say you are 1 month ahead, is that on fixed and variable expenses? Yes it is. So everything I earned in April is going to be for the month of May. Oh, I think I have to get another piece of tape. Somebody asked if I'm married. No, I'm not married. It's just my baby and I. All That Jazz asked, do you have any unique budgeting tips, I guess, to help us save? I'll say it again. If you get an increase, like a salary increase, or you just get hit with money, pretend you never got it. And if you're still in debt, just put it straight towards debt. If you're saving for a home, put it in or to be 1 month ahead, put it in a high yield savings account and just pretend you never got it. I think that's my one thing that I would recommend. I think it helps because if it's out of sight, it's out of mind, especially if it's out of mind somewhere where it's acquiring interest. So I don't know if that's unique, but that's it. And then another thing is pay your credit card more than once. If you have money, just pay it. Don't wait till the end of the month to pay, because I know with my student loans, I paid I think right before they froze everything, but I didn't realize that the interest increased daily. I thought it was a month, and then I found out that no, your interest goes up every single day. And it's oh no, I used to wait. I had the money and I would wait to pay it, and then I'd realize wait, it was $16. Why do I owe $20 this week? That's more money out of my pocket. So if you can make extra payments, make extra payments. Brianna Life and Budget, she said, what are your favorite budget videos? My favorite ones are cash stuffings. I love watching cash stuffings. And now I'm starting to like the plan with me because I like watching everybody's like stickers and stationery and stuff. And that's maybe what I bought at Michael's. You'll see. Samantha Holly, your life before you started budgeting and your life now that you're budgeting. What are some changes you've noticed? I don't like spending money on myself anymore. Like, I really have to think about whatever purchase I'm going to make. Because before I would swipe. I saw it, I wanted, I got it. But not anymore. I see it, I take a picture of it, I research if it's on sale somewhere else, if there's a coupon, if I really need it. I really have to think about it. Right now, my mind is on saving for a home. So that's what I'm doing. I treat myself, I do, but it's like every now and then. I don't like spending money on myself. I'll spend money on other people, but I think I just spent way too much money on myself before. And to see like everything just like be donated or thrown in the garbage because I don't even use it, it was not good. Jill Melrose, how old are you? I am 32. Bia Junk, I think. Have you ever considered planning your finances digitally? Yes, I have. I tried. It's just not for me. I'm a paper pencil person. I'm very hands-on. I'm very visual. I have to see it and feel the money go into the envelopes and go way back to the bank. Because if not, I can't. I don't think I would be as responsible. Heather Russell asks, how long have you been a teacher? I have been a teacher for 7 years. I didn't always have my own classroom. I was an in-class support teacher, so I would work with another teacher. I would co-teach, basically. So there'd be 2 teachers in a classroom. I was a special ed teacher, but I worked with the kids that were diagnosed with special needs and the gen ed kids as well. I think like 2 years after that, then I was placed into my own class. So I've had my own classroom for 5 years. Nicolette Graham asked, not trying to be rude, if that's his real name, but is your brother's name really Dork? No, my brother's name is not Dork. That's just what we call each other. I think he started calling me that. I don't know, but that's not his real name. Plan with Elisa G asked, did you try any other way of budgeting, saving that didn't work out? Yes, digital. That's what I tried. And it did not work for me at all because I would still spend all my money and it didn't work. Not for me. Shami16X. How long do you think it will take you to save for your future home? I have no idea, to be honest. My video cut off. I don't know where I left off. I'm just going to start from right here. You So Pretty Budgets ask, what has been your most surprising discovery of your budget journey? And it's honestly finding out that I can actually save money, because I honestly thought I was never able to save. That's how like reckless I was with my money. I didn't realize that I could save. I remember having this conversation with my friend. I would get so annoyed. She's probably watching. Hi. But I remember she would tell me, she's like, you make more than me. You make double of what I make. How can you not afford to move out? And I was like, I can't. I just don't make enough money. But that wasn't the issue. I was making enough money. I wasn't being responsible. I was spending it on all the wrong places. And I had no idea of how much money I was actually spending. So seriously, I think I'm just going to keep saying that. If somebody asks me what I recommend to do, track your expenses. That way, like, you see where every single dollar goes. And it's not like, okay, I'll just write this one and forget about the other one. No, every single thing you purchase, track it for a month and figure out where you're spending your money and what you have to adjust. Because that's what I did. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm able to save this much money every month. And I didn't know that because I would just spend it. Anna Cantoon asked, do you budget differently for the summer? If so, how? We're about to find out, because this is my first summer that I am not working. So you guys are going to experience it with me. I'm hoping to do Instacart this summer. That's pretty much it. Might be on a really tight budget. I'll be okay for July because that I'm 1 month ahead. So my fixed and variable expenses are covered. Maybe in August, I might not have enough to put in sinking funds, but that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to save for that. So my main thing to worry about is August and September. Okay, this is the last one I'm going to do. Mandamoo 100 asked, do you find it hard having so many cash envelopes? No, I don't. My fixed and variable expenses for the current month and the next month are in 2 different binders. So that helps, because before I had everything in these. So I had 2 months, like the current month and the next one just clipped, and that would confuse me so much. That like using this really messed me up. So I like having 2 separate binders. And my sinking funds I like because I feel like I'm prepared for most of the occasions or situations or whatever, and I have them alphabetized, so it's easy for me to find and manage. Oh, I like how they're looking. GA Budgeting Lifestyle. Hi, Gabby. What has been the most challenging thing for you when you started your budgeting journey? I think, this is not centered. I think the most challenging thing was to force myself to track everything daily and to use my sinking funds. That was another thing. I didn't want to use my sinking funds. I remember I was even looking on YouTube and Googling, can you use your sinking funds before you meet your goal? And then I was like, you know what? I can, because the money's in that envelope. I should be able to use it. I don't have to reach my goal yet. It might take me a little longer to reach the goal, but if I need it, that's what it's there for. So I know that was one of the hard things for me. I didn't want to touch the money until I met the goal. But if you made it this far, guys, you're amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I answered your questions. I tried to answer as much as I could. Let's look at this real quick before I leave. I have rent, PSE&G, insurance, which is car and renters, Wi-Fi, cell phone, childcare, groceries, gas, laundry, eating out, miscellaneous, giving, A's wants, B's wants, and deposit. That's it. Now I have to clean up this mess I made. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye.